and I want to make sure everyone understands what it is. It is designed, it's called plausible deniability. It is designed for someone to make a bold prediction, an understandably hot-takey kind of prediction that you kind of believe, but you are not going to be held to down the road. I started it, and with my plausible deniability today, I make the following prediction. I think Tom Brady is going to get back to the Super Bowl, and I don't think Bill Belichick is. Now, I grant that that is bordering on a preposterous opinion to have, considering Tom Brady probably has at a max 2 or 3 more years to play, and Bill Belichick has a practically unlimited time left to coach, but I kind of believe it. And so with plausible deniability, I stated here today, I refuse to be held to it. With that thought in mind, here is the one, the only, Stephen A. Smith, as we're just minutes away from First Take. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't like that, Greeny. May I take a shot at modifying this segment just a little bit?
Please do.
You should not be able to couch it by saying, I can lean on plausible deniability later. What you want to do is come out and be bold, and then when you're wrong, just sit up there and go like this. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say that. That's what you do. I mean, Max does it all the time. Max Kellerman needs to host that segment. He does it all the time, Greeny, all the time.
Okay, it's an excellent point and well taken, and I will take it under advisement with staff. Now, having said that, what do you think of the prediction?
Yeah. You know what? I don't think it's that bold. I mean, when you consider the offense that Tampa Bay has available to it, Mike Evans, O.J. Howard, Brate, Godwin, when you've got the kind of weapons that they have and you're eliminating 30 turnovers by your quarterback, 30 interceptions by your quarterback. By the way, as Dominique Foxworth pointed out earlier in the show, there were 9 other interceptions that could have easily been had against Jameis Winston. I mean, if they weren't dropped, the man could have thrown nearly 40 interceptions in one season. So when you take that into consideration and you're thinking about or the likelihood that that will be eliminated, because we're talking about somebody in Tom Brady that hasn't even thrown more than 14 interceptions in a season in years, then obviously that gives the defense some time to rest. That gives the defense some time to get their legs out from under them, game plan, etc. Not to mention the fact that they were already 8th in defensive efficiency. So when you look at it from that perspective, I would say, you know what? It's not that far-fetched to think that Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers could potentially make a Super Bowl run in the NFC.
And then how about on the other side? You've got Belichick's team right now. His quarterback room has Hoyer, Kessler, and Stidham in it. We don't know for sure those will be the quarterbacks when we get to the season. But what do you expect from them, at least in the short term?
Well, I mean, listen, Bill Belichick is a genius. We all know that. If this man found a way to get to the Super Bowl with those dudes, I think that would hurt Tom Brady's legacy. I think that's the only thing that could hurt Tom Brady's legacy. Even though you've got 6 Super Bowl rings, even though you've got 9 trips to the Super Bowl, 17 AFC division crowns, in the end, with that crop of quarterback that Bill Belichick has to work with, if somehow, some way, with Patrick Mahomes, Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson in the AFC, with Big Ben Roethlisberger coming back, if that man manages to take that team to the Super Bowl with those quarterbacks instead of Tom Brady, we're looking at that picture entirely differently. But we all know there's no way in hell that's going to happen. Not with those quarterbacks. No way.
I agree completely. All right, Stephen A., thank you. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.